Let's make a fall-themed thank you card, starting with a piece of Cajun Craze cardstock folded in half and burnished with a bone folder. Next, I'll have another piece of Cajun Craze that's embossed with an embossing folder to give some texture to the front of the card. I have 3 strips of designer paper in different lengths and strips that we'll use on the front. But first, we're going to stamp on this basic beige piece to give it a little bit of pizzazz. I'll use Cajun Craze ink and randomly position this stamp going down the length of it. So now we're going to have the 3 strips that we put on the front. That first one is in the center, and then I'm going to put the one that we stamped, overlapping that one a bit on the left. And then I have the leaf and metallic stamp, metallic print that we're going to overlap both of those. And once we're done, we'll have about the same distance from the side of the card on both edges. So I have some scrap pieces of paper, and I'm going to stamp that same image on Cajun Craze and Cajun Craze ink and die cut with the coordinating die, and stamp the Grateful for You sentiment on the Very Vanilla piece that we'll cut out in a bit. I have a piece of foil that I'll use for this leaf die for an accent piece that'll be really pretty. Let's put this on with dimensional adhesive, and then we'll separate the leaf and the veins because we're going to use both of those pieces. But first, let's cut out the sentiment, and I'll angle cut the edge, cutting close to the words. Next, we'll glue these on in the upper right corner, and it'll slip right underneath that focal point image. We can attach the sentiment on the front and have a really pretty card. So use your pattern paper strips in different lengths and widths to make an interesting piece to the front of your card making, and be sure and follow Ink and Inspiration's